What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name's Christian and welcome to Zero Productions. The New Mutants finally has a release date. Finally! I was very much worried that this film wasn't going to get a release date. Like I stated in my recent videos, I just felt like Disney doesn't have this film as their top priority this year. Obviously, this wasn't a film that their studio was going to put out. But they bought 20th Century Fox, and this was some of the property that came along with 20th Century Fox. And I just felt like at the time, during this pandemic right now, New Mutants is not their priority. So I was like, you know what? They're focused on Mulan, Eternals, Black Widow, and all the other stuff they had, have planned going on, for their Disney Plus streaming service. I just felt like the New Mutants wasn't necessarily a top priority for Disney. But apparently not. It's been attached to an August 28th release date of this year, my little brother's birthday. Brandon, if you're watching this, the New Mutants comes out on your birthday. We gotta go watch it, my boy. We gotta go watch it. 1 week before Wonder Woman 1984. Bold move. I feel like Wonder Woman 1984 will definitely grab the month of August by the balls and just dominate at the box office. That is a given. Wonder Woman, the first film, had a huge success at the box office. And I feel like with the sequel, and after, Shazam and Aquaman, Wonder Woman 1984 will definitely do more than the first film did. So I'm curious to see how that's really going to play out. But some people are saying on Twitter right now, like, Disney's plan for, New Mutants is probably to have it out for a couple weeks at most and then drop it on VOD. And I'm like, oh, if that's the case, at least they put it for a theatrical film. Now, I don't know if it was under some kind of contract for, with 20th Century Fox, that they had to have a theatrical release for this film. And if so, I'm glad Disney is still putting it in theaters for, the month of August or the later part of that month. And hopefully it gets at least 4 to 5 weeks of a theatrical release so it can make some kind of money. I doubt the New Mutants will drop, $500, $600, $700 million at the box office, because that just doesn't seem, a logical thing to be happening for a certain film like that, especially during these times right now. I mean, fuck, they're even talking about extending this pandemic right now in California for another 3 months. Another 3 months. That's a long ass time. And, if worse come to worse, they start reopening theaters. The Tenet is supposed to, The Tenet is like the most important movie of the year. Going to be the first big blockbuster of 2020. Doubt the Tenet will, pull any kind of numbers that, what's his name, Christopher Nolan or Warner Brothers would want to kind of pull in. Because, a lot of people are still going to be afraid to go into the movie theaters. A lot of things are going to be happening. Obviously theaters will be taking proper precautions, and I don't know if they're going to be having those, those big old plastic glass panels up in between seats. I don't see any kind of movie this year having a huge success financially due to the pandemic that we're all having right now. But I'm still excited for the New Mutants. I cannot wait to see it. Those leaked images were fire. Pizza Chef, I can't wait to see Magic. I can't wait to see the Demon Bear. I can't wait to see all these new mutants that I'm going to be introduced to on the big screen for the first time. I'm really, really intrigued by that. I'm definitely going to have to do my homework and whip out my Marvel encyclopedia that my wife got me to get my knowledge up. For the channel. This thing is massive. It's huge. It's 400 pages. They damn near got everybody in this book. I'm pretty sure they got majority of the New Mutants on here. So I'm definitely going to have to dig deep and take a look, into this book. But man, this is crazy. I can't wait to see the New Mutants and see where they take, this franchise possibly. We don't know if Kevin Feige doesn't necessarily want to continue on. If this film is a huge hit critically and fans like it, Kevin Feige can run with it and use it. You know what I mean? There's a possibility for that. And I'm really hoping that it does get at the box office. I'm hoping at least it pulls $200 to $300 million. I really do. And it seems like I'm not the only fan out there. Who wants to see it? I feel like a lot of people want to see the New Mutants. More solely because tonally it feels different. Tonally, it feels like that disturbing behavior, faculty, Breakfast Club type movie. It does, but with a much darker, serious tone into the Marvel universe, and that's what I really enjoy about it. Just from those first two trailers, you know, it feels dark, it feels scary, it feels gritty, and we haven't seen anything like that from, you know, the X-Men universe live action. That is, we haven't. I mean, the darkest films we've gotten were Logan and Deadpool 1 and 2, and you know, of course Deadpool 1 and 2, you know, it's dark humor, it's funny, it's not like, oh my god, you know what I mean. Logan was more sort of, you know, very emotional and depressing. I find myself barely watching Logan, although I love Logan. Logan is one of my favorite X-Men movies. I just got to be in the mood for it. I do. Like seeing Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart on their last run in the X-Men franchise. It's a mood type movie for me. It's a rainy day kind of movie for Christian. That's just the way I feel. But yeah, man, New Mutants attached to that August 28th release date of this year. Going to be going up against Wonder Woman 1984. It's going to be interesting to see what happens at the box office of that month. Please push your comments down below, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about the New Mutants. And thank you for taking time today for watching Zero Productions. Peace.
We out.